Can you see my screen, right, everyone?
Yes.
Method local inner class. That video also you guys are completed.
Yeah, completed.
I uploaded right in YouTube.
Yes.
Hope you guys are. Huh? Hope you guys are completed that one. Okay. Right. So now, completed or not, everyone? I'm
Yeah,
asking
completed.
everyone. Completed, right? So now here, let me open that. Only one. I think only one concept is left, guys. Not concept actually. I think already we had a. I mean the previous video. So let me open the Eclipse IDE. Today class is very important, guys. Anonymous inner class. So this is the concept actually we are using. Okay. So now, yeah. So this is the method local inner class, right? So inside the method we are declaring inner class. This is what method local inner class. Okay. So now here if you see, I'm trying to access what, guys, here. X and y, right? See, x is what, guys? Instance variable of test class. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sir.
Right. Yeah. So now here, Vani, are you able to hear me? Triveni? Triveni, Vani?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now here in test class, what is the variable, guys? We have x, right?
X.
This is what instance variable. So now in the display method, this is what instance
Final.
variable test class. So here I'm declaring int y. Okay. So now if I remove final keyword here, this is what, guys? Local variable.
Local variable.
Local variable, right? For the display method I'm declaring, right? That's what it is, what local variable, right? Now in the method display, I created what inner class, right? Now in inner class we have one more method called show. In the show method, I want to display what x and y. Okay, but here we can display, guys. 100 also we can see here, and 200 also we can see as a output. Okay, so now before version 1.7, okay, so if you execute this application, okay, in JDK 1.6 version or 1.5 version, you will get what? Compile time error. Okay, so because here the local variable y need to be declared as a final. So like that, you may see what, guys? One compile time error. But here you will not see any kind of error, guys. See, if I execute this program, you will see 100 and 200 as a output here, right? Why? So now after 1.7 version, so all the local variable what we are declaring, right? So by default they are considering as final, guys. Okay. So now, so why before 1.7, why we need to see that kind of compile time error? Okay. So now, see here in another class we have, right? So let me complete, guys, within 1 or 2 minutes. Then we will go for anonymous inner class. Ready? Shall we discuss now? Anyway,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
Okay.
0.7 onwards we don't have any issue. But let me tell you what is the issue, why it is
Okay.
final
Okay,
variable
sir.
is okay not applicable. So now here see actually here I'm calling, I'm creating object of test class, and after that I'm calling what display method, right? So when you call display method, what will happen, guys? So int y, okay, 200. This is the what method local variable, right? So what is the scope of method local variable, guys? I mean, where the method local variable will be stored, guys? In which memory it will be stored? Instance variable where it will be stored? Come on. Heap memory, heap area, right? Already we discussed, guys, while discussing instance variable. This instance variable, where it will store, guys, its value in the heap memory,
Heap
right?
area.
So local variable, where it will store, guys, its value in the stack area,
Stack
Stack.
area.
right? In the stack area, local variables will be stored, guys, right? Now, here, in the display method, one local variable we have, so int y. So now y variable will be created at stack area, right? Now class inner we have and show method also we have. Here I'm creating what? Inner class object, right?
Yes.
Here I'm creating what? Inner class object. So now after that I'm calling what? Show method. In the show method, what we are displaying? X and y,
Yes, and Y.
right? So now here, right? So now why we are getting error means, so we created one object, right? We created that object. What is the object we created? Inner object we created.
Yes.
This is the inner object pointing to this object. So now here if you see, okay, now so what is the scope of y, guys? What is the scope of y? Within the method, right? So once this method execution completes, the method, I mean this local variable will be destroyed. I mean y will be destroyed, right? Y will be destroyed. If y will be destroyed, that's fine, but object will be there, right?
Yes,
Inner
object.
object will be there, right?
Inner object.
The heap area, this object will be there, right? Because this is active object.
Yes, sir.
Right? So even if it is a non-active, I mean inactive object, okay, that time only this garbage collector will run and will destroy this all the inactive objects. Okay, but this is active object. Still this object is available. Am I right or wrong? Now,
Yeah, right.
right. So now object is there. So now again, if I call this object dot show method, understand? If I call, already object is available in heap memory, right? So now by using that object, if I call show method, so what will happen now? This show method will execute, right? So when you call show method, system.out.println of x, yes, x anyway, it is an instance variable, okay? So we can access 100. I mean, here we can, we will get 100 as a value, as output. But next one, the second line, if you see system.out.println of y means what, guys? Local variable. So now, local variable, still it is exist in stack area, in stack memory? No, already it is destroyed, right? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
See, first time when you call display method, then local variable will be created. Once this method completes execution, this local variable will be destroyed automatically. But still, this inner object will be there in the memory. Am I right or wrong? But if inner object is already available in the memory, so that's what by using this inner class object, I can call what? Show method again. If I call show method, so what will happen now? Show method is started executing. Now system.out.println x, yes, we can get 100. But here, when you execute system.out.println of y means what? Where which variable it is? Local variable.
Local
now
variable.
it is go and verify whether that local variable is present in stack area, I mean stack memory, stack method area or not, I mean stack area or not. That local variable is available? It is not available because this method completes already override. Display
Yes.
method completes already override. So that time we will get, guys, compile time error. Understand? So that's what the before 1.7 the people won't allow. Okay. Now if you keep final norm, final means what? Constant. Fixed, right? Final means what, guys? Constant. So the final variable value will be fixed. If you are trying to change the value of final variable, we will get compile time error. Can we change final variable value? We cannot change.
No.
Right? So now if you put final means, I think already we discussed, guys. Please remember, okay? When you put final, the final value, right? The value will be replaced with the variable at compile time. If you declare final variable means it's fixed. Okay. Now the value will be replaced with that variable at compile time only. Understand? Now,
Yes,
in
yes.
this case, what will happen? Instead of y, here directly it is replaced with what?
200.
Value 200 at
200.
compile time only. Understand? Now, after completion of this method, see here, when you call this test.display method, then display method is calling, guys. Okay. In the display method, we are creating inner class object and we are creating this, what do you call, local variable 2. right? So once this display method is complete, right? After that, still object is available or not in the memory, this inner class object, because this is object. Definitely it will be available in heap area. So now if I call by using this object, if I call show method, now what will happen? Show method is trying to execute now. Now system.out.println of x, okay? We will get 100 here. Now system.out.println what here? Here, not y, directly value will be replaced. Understand? Now 200. So 200 will print. You guys are getting?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what final variable is applicable here. So from JDK 1.7 onwards, if you declare final or not, okay, while declaring local variable, by default, this Java people, I mean the Java compiler providing what guys? Final. I mean by default it is treated as what? Final variable. So that's what here we can see what 100 and 200 as output from JDK 1.7 version onwards. Okay. OP people clear.
Yeah.
Shall we go
Clear.
next topic?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right. So now, yeah. So what is the next topic we have, guys? Anonymous inner
Anonymous
classes.
inner.
Okay. This is very, very important. So tell me, guys, I think already we discussed it, right? Anonymous. Where we discussed, guys? Anonymous inner class.
Array. Anonymous array.
Anonymous arrays. Tell me what is anonymous arrays, right? Anonymous inner classes. So now, out of these guys, so normal and regular classes, method local inner classes, and static, okay, nested static classes, okay? Out of these anonymous inner classes, okay, very, very important. And in day-to-day programming life, we are going to use these anonymous inner classes, guys. Okay. So now remaining those three types of classes, we may not use. Okay. Very, very rarely we will use. But anonymous inner classes, we will use regularly. Okay. Frequently, we will use this concept. Okay. So now here see, I think already the previous session, while discussing method local variable, we used right anonymous inner class, right? Now, come on, guys. Anonymous inner classes. Okay. So now, I think already we discussed what is anonymous inner class, guys. So now, sometimes we can declare inner class without name. Okay. Such type of inner classes are called what, guys? Anonymous inner classes. Anonymous inner classes. Okay. Sometimes we will declare a class, okay, which doesn't have any name. Understand? See here, anonymous inner class. So sometimes we will declare a inner class which doesn't have any name. Such type of classes are called what? Anonymous inner classes. Come on, guys. I think already we discussed it, right? At the time of anonymous array. The same concept here also. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
So now, here, clear everyone? Anonymous
Yeah,
inner
clear.
classes. So
Yes,
what is
sir.
the purpose of anonymous inner classes, guys? Just for instant use, one time use, right? Only for,
Yeah.
so if you want to use just instant purpose or one time use, so that time we will go for what? Anonymous topic. See, that time also anonymous array concept also the same thing. Okay. So we discussed, guys. So here also, right? So now anonymous inner classes. So let's suppose, see, I think already we have taken that time also one regular, example. Please revise. And here, let me take one more example. Okay. So I don't want to take a very lengthy example. Just I want to, okay, explain in a very shortcut. So now here, see, let's suppose, see, day-to-day life, we may met lot of people, right? So I mean, if you're going some new place, um, I mean, if you don't know anything over there, so then definitely in order to reach some address, okay, in order to reach some house or some place, definitely what we will ask, okay, the people who are staying at around, okay, hey boss, can you please tell me, I want to go here, can you please tell me what is the address, okay, from here how to go. Like that we may ask so many people in our life. Am I right or wrong? Right. So now So that time, I mean, we are using those people only for what? Instant use, right? So now, shall we remember their names, their address? Shall we ask, what is your name? What is your mobile number? Can you please tell me your mobile number? I will save it. So like that. So, I mean, I mean, shall we ask this? We cannot ask, right? So we don't need their names and their address, their, what you call, their personal details. We don't want. Am I right or wrong? So those people are what? Anonymous people. Hello, can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just we are using them just for instant use, just temporary purpose. Okay, only to reach that address only we are just I mean we had a conversation with them. We will have a conversation with them, right? So apart from that, nothing, guys. So we don't need their details and all, right? So this is what anonymous. Okay, those people are what? Anonymous. So okay, so like that, guys. I mean, every day we used to travel what? By bus or some by train or something, right? In the bus also, if you see, definitely a conductor will come and he will ask some ticket. Okay, so we will give some amount and he will give the ticket and all. So we shall we ask what is the conductor name? What is the conductor mobile number? So what is the background of conductor? Right? So we will not take it, right? Only for just instant purpose, right? So we need to go from Secunderabad to Begumpet. So for that purpose, just we have taken that bus, right? So once we get down at Begumpet, then it's over, right? So for this short period, we don't want to take what their what do you call conductor and driver details, right? Am I right or wrong? So that instant purpose, those people are what? Anonymous people. Okay. So now here we can apply the same thing into our anonymous inner classes also, guys. Okay. So now if you want to take class, okay, but that class I don't want to use permanently. Okay, just for temporary purpose, just for instant use. Okay, I want to define something. Okay, so now instead of creating normal regular class, you can go with what? Anonymous inner class. Understand? See, that time also we discussed, right? Anonymous array. Please remember anonymous array. Let's suppose I have a method. Okay, to complete this method, let's suppose this is a method. I have public void, okay, print student students info or else, okay, students info I want to print. So this is the method I have. So now here this method what it is doing, guys? In this method what we are doing now, we need to print student info. So now for this method definitely we need what? Some student details, right? So here I'm taking one student array students, right? So in this method what we are doing, guys, just we are printing student info. We are printing student info. Am I right or wrong? So only in this method only we are doing. Now I need to call this method, right? I need to call this method. Let's suppose there is a class X or something, student class. Let's suppose a student class. In the student class, we have this print student info method. Now I need what? Student class object. By using that object, I can call what? This print student info method. Let's suppose S is a student class object. And by using this object reference, I can call what, guys? Printer. Tell me. Student info method. Right. Here what it is expecting? Student array it is
Student
expecting.
object.
Student array it is expecting. Now I need to pass what? One student array. Am I right or wrong? One student array I need to pass. So now that student array is okay only required for to complete this method. That's it. Apart from this, I don't want to use the student array anymore in the class. Guys, are you getting or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
please
get it.
respond
Yeah,
then.
sir.
Right. So for that purpose, I don't want to create, okay, what do you call full name of array. Just I want to create what anonymous array is enough, right? If you create anonymous array and if you pass that anonymous array to this method, then it will be fine because I am not at all using this array anymore else, right? In entire my class, I don't want to use this array in the further. Okay, to complete only for this particular method only, I need to pass what one array. So that's why here what instead of creating, right? So named array, now I'm creating what guys? Anonymous array I'm creating. Come on, right? Here, let's suppose S1 object, something is S2 object. These are what? Student type objects. Let's assume, right? So this is what? Anonymous array. Understand? So for this array, do we have any name? We don't have any name. Come on. Do we have any name for this array? We don't have any name,
No.
right? So we are passing this array. We are creating this anonymous array for what, guys? For just for instant use, just for one time use, right? So one time use only, right? Because if you pass this one, it will come here, and in this method they are using this array and they are displaying the information about students. Am I right or wrong? So this is
Yeah,
what,
right.
guys? Anonymous array,
Anonymous.
right? Now the same thing we can apply to what, guys? Anonymous inner class also. Okay. Now clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. So
Yeah.
now no. So now anonymous inner class. What is the anonymous inner class, guys? What is the anonymous inner class? So sometimes we
Inner
can
class.
declare inner class
Without name.
without name. Such type of inner classes are called, right, anonymous inner classes. Clear, guys? Now, what is the main purpose of inner classes, guys? The main
One time use.
purpose of, right, the main purpose of anonymous inner classes, okay, is just for instant use,
One. Yeah.
okay, or else one time
One
use.
time use.
Okay, clear everyone?
Yeah, clear.
Right. So now here there are three types of anonymous inner classes, guys. There are three types of, okay, anonymous inner classes. So what are those? The first one is anonymous inner class that extends class. The second one is, okay, anonymous inner class. Let me copy this one. So now anonymous inner class that extends, that implements implements interface. The third one is anonymous inner class that defined inside arguments. Like these three types of anonymous inner classes we have. Okay, guys? Right? Now. So now we will see, guys. We will see one by one. Okay. Now. So now here see, let me take one example. Okay. Fine. So now I have a burger class. Let's assume burger. Okay. Burger B is equal to new burger. Right. How to create object of this class, guys? Let's suppose burger class we have, guys. So now, how can we create object of this burger class? Burger B is equal to new burger. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Right. Now, so this is what, guys? Normal object creation. Okay. Now, so in the burger class, okay, let's suppose, okay, so this is the burger, right? Let me um, tell you how to create. I mean, what is anonymous inner class? Then after that, we will go with in detail. So here, burger B is equal to new burger. Now, so this is what, guys? Normal class. Okay, normal class and normal class object creation, right? Now, anonymous inner class. See, what is anonymous inner class? You know, burger B is equal to new burger. Okay, for this class, I'm creating what, guys? Anonymous inner class. Okay, now here we have semicolon, right? Come on, we have semicolon, right? Instead semicolon, what I'm putting, just open curly brace and a closed curly brace. Understand? So now here I'm putting what? Semicolon. Clear, everyone? So normally here we will put semicolon. How to create object of class, right? So instead semicolon, I opened what? Curly brace here and closed curly brace, and finally I put semicolon here. Okay, this is what, guys? Anonymous class declaration. Okay, now if you see here, just open curly brace and a closed curly brace. So now it is something like class definition, right? Come on. It is something like class definition or not? Class definition or not? Class,
Yes, sir.
guys. Class name, and after that we open curly brace and closed curly brace, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So this is something like class, right? Class definition, right? So now in the class, see here, the class that is extends burger class. Understand, guys? So this is a class that extends burger class. Understand? You can think like this, guys. So this is what one class definition, right? So this here to here what class, one class. That class extends burger class. Understand? Now this class doesn't have any name. Understand what
Yes.
I'm saying here? So this is what one class definition. This is also one class, but this class doesn't have any name. But this class extending what? Burger class. Burger we have, right? This class
Yes, sir.
is extending what? Burger class. Okay. Now here what? Creating object. So now which class object it is? It is not burger class object, guys. It is what? Object of the class. The anonymous class what we have defined here, right? This is anonymous class. This class doesn't have any name. Hello, are you getting or not?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes.
So here we are creating object, right? So this object is whom it is? The anonymous class what we have defined here. This class object, guys, this one. This is not burger class object. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. Clear,
What
sir.
is anonymous means? No. In the same way, here, let me take popcorn class. Let's suppose POPCORN, popcorn class we have. So how to create popcorn class object, guys? Popcorn P is equal to new popcorn. Come on, guys, please respond. Okay. So if you respond, then we can complete quickly. See the
Okay, sir.
yesterday YouTube videos, how we completed within 30 minutes or 50 minutes, we completed one topic, right? Now, see here, popcorn P is equal to new popcorn. So actually, if you have a popcorn class, so how can we create object of popcorn class? Like this, popcorn P is equal to new popcorn, right? So for this, I want to create anonymous class. Okay. For this, I want to create what? anonymous inner class. Okay. Now, how to do that now? See, popcorn p is equal to new popcorn. Okay. So now, here see, instead of semicolon, just I'm open what guys? Curly braces and closed curly braces. So here semicolon. That's it, guys. This is the anonymous class declaration syntax.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Now,
Sir.
so this is what guys, here I opened one curly brace, here I closed one curly brace. This is what kind of class definition. Okay. This class is what? This class doesn't have any name. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But this class extends popcorn class. This class, child class for whom now? Popcorn class. Okay. So here we define one class. This class doesn't have any name. So that's what it is called what? Anonymous inner class. So this class extends popcorn class. Okay. For this class, we have parent class. What is the parent class? Popcorn. Okay. Clear? Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
here I'm creating object. Here I'm creating object. So which class object it is?
Anonymous class object.
Anonymous class object. Okay, it is not object for popcorn class. It is object for what, guys? Anonymous class object. Clear everyone now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, now see here. The same way, I'm creating thread. Thread T is equal to new thread. Like that only we are creating, right? Thread class, guys. Right? So now I want to create child class for this thread class, anonymous okay child class. So now how to do that? Thread T is equal to, come on, new thread of, okay, I open curly braces and I closed the curly brace. Here semicolon. Right? Now this is what, guys? Anonymous
Class.
child class for this thread. Come on. Anonymous child class with this thread. Right? So now this anonymous class that extends what, guys, now? Thread class. Okay. Now what is the here new thread? So this is the object of thread class or anonymous class object? Which class object it is?
Anonymous class object.
Anonymous class object. Understand? This is not object of what? Thread class. Clear?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, so now see, we have runnable. Runnable R is equal to new runnable. Runnable is what, guys? Class or interface?
Interface.
Yes.
Interface.
Interface,
So,
sir.
can we create interface object?
No, sir.
We cannot create interface object, right? Come on, don't forget, guys. We discussed,
Yes.
right? For interface, we cannot create any object because interface contains what? Purely abstract methods until 1.7. Okay, 1.8 we are not talking about. 1.8 we will discuss, guys. Okay, so in 1.8 completely interface concept will change. But up to 1.7 interface contains what? Fully abstract methods. Clear?
Yes, sir.
No. So, can we create object for interface? We cannot
No.
create. So, if you do like this, okay, compiler will kick us like anything. Am I right or wrong? Because here what we are trying to create object for what? Runnable interface. Because for interface we cannot create object in Java, right? So now for this runnable interface, we can create what? Anonymous. So anonymous class. I'm removing this one. Just I opened curly brace and I closed curly brace. Here I'm putting what? Semicolon. Now, so this is what, guys? Anonymous inner class that implements runnable interface. See, that's what here. How many types of anonymous inner classes we have? Anonymous inner class that extends class. That is one type. Anonymous inner class that implements interface. This is another type. So this is what, guys, the second type. Anonymous inner class that implements runnable interface. Right? Now, here new runnable. This is object for runnable interface. This is object for the anonymous class object, guys. Which class object it is? Come on.
Sir, runnable.
Huh? Runnable object, how can we create, Vani? We cannot create runnable
Can't
object, right?
create
Runnable
runnable
interface object.
object, sir. Yes, sir.
This object for whom now?
Anonymous inner class.
Anonymous class. What we declared here, anonymous class we declared, right? So for this
Yes, sir.
class, okay, I mean this new runnable is object for this class. See, that's what I'm asking. So now, if you see, okay, so normally we cannot create object for runnable interface, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
So
sir.
directly we cannot create object for runnable interface. Now this is what not runnable object interface. This is what anonymous inner class object. So that's what compiler is allowing you. Understand? So here in the same way here also this is not the object of what thread class. This is object of what guys anonymous here. Here anonymous inner class object. Here also this
Yes.
is not for object for popcorn class. This is object for anonymous inner class of popcorn. Okay, in the same way burger also. Clear? Hope you people clear
Yes.
now. Right. So now, shall we go next one?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
now here see, now we'll take class burger example. Class burger. Okay. How many of you like burger? Fine. So now in the class burger, we have what guys? Public void eat method I have. Right? So in the eat method, here what is the implementation I have? Let's assume veg burger. This is for common for many people. I mean, most of the people are. Let's assume, guys. I know most of the people will like non-veg, but okay, somehow most of the people. Let's assume in this example, like what veg burger. Guys, are you listening?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me? Fine. Please
Yes, sir.
respond. No. Here, yes. So what is the type, guys? Veg burger here? Veg burger, right? So this is, I mean, uh, permanent requirement. Permanent requirement means, so most of the people are using this, I mean, wants to eat veg burger. So that's what I created what? Eat method. In the eat method, what is the implementation? Just veg.
Wait.
Clear? So now,
Yes, sir.
along with this, we have, please listen carefully, guys. Along with this, we have, okay, 1,000 more methods. Let's assume, or 100 more methods we have. 100 more other methods we have. Come on, right? So now, actually, when we will create a class, guys, in the class, when we will create a methods, guys, right? If those, definitely class means what? It contains methods. Am I right or wrong? So
Yes, sir.
now those methods
Sir.
really will talk about functionality of the business. Am I right
Yes,
or
sir.
wrong? No.
Yes, sir.
See here, yeah. So now the methods what we are going to create a particular class. So those methods will be permanent, right? So now and permanent requirement there is a permanent business requirement to fulfill that permanent business requirement. We are going to create what? Okay, methods in that particular class, right? So the methods what we are going to create in that particular class, right, so can be referred by many other classes, many other application related classes. Am I right or wrong? If you create a class means why we are creating in that class, you are defining one business functionality, right? Wherever I
Yes,
want
sir.
this business functionality, right? So there I can create object of this class and I can use this functionality. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So now this functionality will be permanent, fixed. Am I right or wrong? Right? In the same way, here eat method, in the eat method, what is the implementation? We have veg burger, veg type of burger, right? So now this is permanent. This is the, I mean, most of the people are choosing this one. That's what I created. Along with that, we have what? 100 more methods also we have. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah. So
Yes,
now,
sir.
fine. So now I came, right? I came, but I am okay. Um, okay. Now I don't want to eat veg burger, right? So now I interested towards what? Non-veg burger. Am I right or wrong? I'm interested towards what, guys? Non-veg burger. But I'm satisfied with the other 100 more methods which are there in burger class. Listening what I'm saying here? Please listen
Yes, sir.
carefully. Okay. So now I came, guys. So I want to use what? Burger class functionality. Right? So like that, many people will come and can use, right? So that's what we define in class, right? Right? In the
Yes.
class, we are going to define actual business functionality. Many people will come and can use the functionality whatever they want. Now, how in the same way, I came, I also want to use what functionalities of burger class, but I'm not at all satisfied with veg burger. Okay. I want to eat what? Non-veg burger. Am I right or wrong? But my parent burger class, what it is providing? Only veg type it is providing. Understand? So that's why what I'm doing now here, okay, I don't want to use because I don't want to create a burger class object and I don't want to call what this eat method and 100 more methods. If I create object of burger class, definitely what I have to use veg burger only, but I don't want to eat veg burger. So that's what I don't want to create what burger class object. Understand? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now what I'm doing now? So for this, so this requirement is what? Only for me. Right? So now, so that's what I'm creating what, guys? Okay. I'm implementing one class which extends this burger class. Okay. Now, sub burger. I created one class which extends what? Burger class. Right? Now, I don't want to eat what? Veg type. Right? I'm not at all satisfied with veg type burger. Now, I want what? Non-veg. So that's
Non-veg
what
burger.
I need to override this method. Right? System.out.println of. Now what, guys? Non-veg burger. Okay. The non-veg also we have, right? Chicken and mutton or something. Fine. So now here see, right? Non-veg. But remaining 100 methods, what burger class has, okay? I'm fully satisfied with those 100 methods. But automatically those 100 methods will be available in my sub burger class also, right? Come on, guys. That is the
Yes, sir.
inheritance concept, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
Now I can create what now? Sub burger
Your
class
own.
object instead of burger class object. Now I'm creating what, guys, now? Sub burger, right? Burger is equal to new sub burger. I'm creating object of sub burger. Now by using this sub burger object, I'm calling what now? Eat method. Now, if you call eat method, what you can eat now? Non-veg burger you can eat.
Non-veg burger. Yes, sir.
Right? So along with this, I can call what remaining 100 methods also. Now the people who want to eat veg type, so they will create burger class object they can eat. The people who want sub burger, they will create sub burger class object and they can eat non-veg. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now see here, fine. So everything is fine. So now if you see, if you see, guys, here, so this eat method, non-veg, okay, that is for what, guys? Only I am the one, I don't want to eat veg burger. So only for me, okay, it is what, guys? Instant use, only one time use. Okay, so this method no one is using. This is not permanent method. So what is the permanent actual business functionality? Veg type only, right? Because I am not satisfied with that. So that's what I am creating what? my own subclass and I am implementing my own implementation here by overriding it method, right? So now this functionality will be used by whom? Me only for one time. This is not at all permanent requirement. This is what temporary requirement as per business, right? So now for that purpose, why we need to create a class, guys? Understand? Why we need to create a class that extends that what you call parent class and need to override. Am I right or wrong? Okay. So now we want to use only one time, instant use only. Okay. So for that purpose, why should we go with, why should we need to create subclass and which extends the burger class, I mean parent class and need to override? Because I'm not at all using the subburger class at anymore else. I mean, in other areas, I don't want to use the subburger class in entire my application,
Yes, sir.
right? Only
Yes, sir.
this time only, I mean, there is a requirement in this area only, in this time only, I want to use what subburger class. Remaining entire my application, no one will use this subburger class. So by that time, why we need to create one more class?
No need, sir.
No need, right? Unnecessarily we are creating, right? So that's what, okay, to fulfill that requirement, okay, anonymous inner classes are came into the picture, guys. Hope you people clear,
Okay, sir.
right? Now, let me take one class, guys. Okay, now see how to create anonymous class. Okay, so this is what normal class, right? So this is the normal way, okay, normal approach. Now, here I'm writing the actual approach. Shall we go? Come on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
okay.
No. So class test I have. Okay. In the class test, public static void main method I have. Fine. String args. So in this class, I want to use what, guys? See here. In this class, I want to use what? Non-veg. Okay. I want to eat what? Non-veg burger. Instead veg burger. Fine. So now, come on, everyone.
Yes, sir.
So normally, see, let's suppose this is a class, guys. This is the normal approach. So how to do that now? I want to eat
No.
non-veg. How to do that now? Just I have to copy, okay? Subgraph here. I have to create what? I need to create what?
Sub.
Subburger.
Subgraph.
Subburger, right? Subburger burger is
B
equal to
new subburger.
subburger, right? After that, burger dot burger dot eat method. Like that you have to call. Am I right or wrong? So here see, I'm using class name here. Okay. But I don't want to use this class, okay, in entire my application. Only here only I want to use. Only for one time use. Only for instant use. Right? So that's what I don't want to use this approach. This is the normal approach, guys. Okay. Now I'm writing what now? Anonymous inner class approach. Okay. So now instead of I'm removing now. Otherwise, you want me to comment? I'm commenting. Or let me remove, guys. Right? Now I'm removing. And here also, I don't want to take what, create what, guys? This subclass, subburger class. Now see, so in this method, I want to use, okay, in this class, I want to use what functionality of this eat method. But here I want to use, I want to eat what non-veg burger instead veg burger. Come on. So now see what I'm doing now. I'm creating burger. Burger is equal to new burger. Okay. No. So instead of creating object of burger class directly, okay. Now here what I'm creating anonymous inner class which extends what, guys? Burger class. In the same, guys, here also we doing, right? Subburger extends burger. Here we are giving name, but here we are not giving any name. That is the different. Okay. Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Quick response.
Yes, yes, sir.
Right. Now, public void eat method. I'm implementing eat method. So now,
Eat method.
here what I'm putting now, system.out.println of
Non-veg.
non-veg. Okay, non-veg.
Yes, yes,
I'm
sir.
closing this class too and semicolon. That's it. See, this is also same as, right? Here only in this class test, in the main method, let's assume guys, in the public static void main, in the main method, in the class test, only I want to use what? This non-veg. I want to eat this non-veg. Only instant use, temporary use, one-time use, right? So for that, instead creating class unnecessarily, right? Just I'm creating what? Anonymous inner class. I'm not at all using this this class, okay, anymore. I mean, in entire my application. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now, after that, what I'm doing now? Now, burger. So this burger object, this is the object of burger class. This is the object of anonymous class. Anonymous inner class. This one, guys.
Inner class.
Burger object. Anonymous
Anonymous
inner
inner
class
object.
object. Okay. Now, by using this burger class, now I'm calling what now? Eat method.
Eat method.
Understand? Happily, you can call eat method or not.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Okay. In the same thing, by using this object, you can call what? The remaining 100 more methods which are available in burger class. Because those methods by default available into here also, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understand? What is
Yes,
the
sir.
purpose of anonymous inner class here? Now, main method I closed. Now, test also I closed.
Semicolon. No,
Right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Clear? Shall we write this one
Yes,
in
sir.
Eclipse
Yes,
IDE?
sir. Yes, sir.
No need, sir.
So, we need to see right one. What is anonymous inner classes? Inner classes, right? This is the project. So now, let me create one more package. New package. Tell me guys. com.tech dot station dot right ANO anonymous inner class. This is the package. So now in this package, let me create what? One class, right? Anonymous inner class name itself. Okay, anonymous inner class guys. Now public static void means string args. Fine. So now see here. Guys, understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So
Yes,
now,
sir.
yeah. So now here in the main method, what I'm doing now? Okay, same class, guys. Okay. What it is? Burger. Burger. Okay. Burger is equal to new burger. Okay. See, I'm creating anonymous inner class. Clear?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So now
Clear.
I need what, guys? Now burger class. Right? Class what? Burger. Parent class I should need, right? Burger. So this burger class, what is the method we have? Public
method.
void eat method we have. Right? The eat method sys out. Veg. Okay? Veg burger or else. This is the implementation. But I don't want this implementation. That's what I'm creating what here? Anonymous inner class. Fine? So now, so now here I'm overriding So now public void, which method I need to override? Eat method, right? Because I don't want what? I don't want to eat veg burger. I
Veg
want to
burger.
eat what? Non-veg burger. Okay. Now here I need to make it semicolon, right? Control I, right? Fine. So now here anonymous inner class is completed. Now this burger, see here, this is the class, anonymous inner class. Okay, here closed and open, right? Here open and closed, right? This is the class, guys. So what is the class name? There is no class name, right? So here we are defining a class, but we don't have any class name, right? Such type of class is what? Anonymous inner class. So this anonymous inner class, which extends which class? Burger class. Okay. And
Yes.
here we are creating object of what? This anonymous inner class object. Okay. So by using what, guys, now? Burger class
Burger.
constructor here. See, here we are not using any. Okay, we will discuss that point. Okay. Here, new burger means what? Anonymous inner class object. It's not burger class object. Fine. No. So after that, here what I want to do? I want to create what? Burger. Come on. Burger dot eat method.
Spelling mistakes.
Spelling mistakes.
No. Okay. Spelling mistake, right? Right? Burger dot eat method. So definitely here we will see what? Non-veg burger. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Right, guys? But here I want to eat what? Normal veg type. So for that, what I need to do now? I need to create what? Burger 1. Okay? Or let me write name, guys. Veg burger. Variable name. Okay? Is equal to new burger. This is what I'm creating object of what now? Burger class. The main, okay? The what do you call? Permanent burger class. Come on. Now, by using this variable, veg burger, I can call what? Eat method. So this time, what I can eat now? Veg type burger,
Veg burger.
right? So now, in the non-veg, I want to eat, tell me guys, what is the types of burger? I want to eat mutton burger. Mutton is also there. What a burger? Chicken burger or else chicken burger. Let's assume. Okay. I want to eat in the non-veg specific to chicken burger. Okay. But do we have chicken burger in the burger class? We don't have. Only veg burger only we have. But here in this class, I want to use the burger class, but I don't want to eat veg. I want to eat what? Chicken burger. Am I right or wrong? So for that, what I need to do now? What I need to do now? So do we need to
Burger
create?
dot eat.
No. Do we need to create any subclass here? No, right? So in this purpose, okay, this is instant use, one-time use. So in this case also, we can create what, guys? One anonymous inner class. Burger is equal to, right? New burger. So now instead of burger here,
Already we created.
chicken burger. Right. So here I'm overriding which method now? Public void eat
Eat
method. So in this scenario, I want to eat what? Chicken burger. So now chicken burger. Okay. Right. Now here I need to close what? This anonymous inner class. This is one more anonymous inner class. Understand? Now here I want to eat what? Chicken burger. So that's what? Chicken burger dot what? Eat method. Understand? See, in this class, this anonymous inner class, So now I want to eat what, guys? Non-veg burger in the first time, guys. That is my requirement. But normal burger class, it won't provide non-veg. Only it provide what? Veg. So that's what. Instead creating subclass and which extends this burger class. Okay. I'm creating what? One anonymous inner class. Because in this class only I'm using this. Okay. Non-veg burger. I mean non-veg type. So that reason I don't want to create one more class because I'm not at all, I mean no one is using that class entire my application. So that's what instant use. Okay, one time use. So that's what here itself I created a anonymous inner class that extends burger class and implements what non-veg burger and I'm calling that eat method. So now non-veg burger I'm getting and I'm eating now. Okay. After some time here only in this class only I want to eat veg burger now. So now already veg type of burger who is having
Burger
is
class.
having the original burger class have. So that's what
Yes.
I'm creating original burger class object and after that I'm calling what eat method. Now here I'm eating what veg
Veg
burger.
burger.
After some time in this class only, what is my requirement row? See, my
Chicken
requirement is
burger.
keep on changing. Now I want to eat what? Chicken burger. Okay, but chicken burger, the original burger class is providing? No, it is only providing veg type of burger. So that's what here also what I need to do now. I need to create a subclass which extends burger class. Again, that class I'm not at all using in entire my application, entire my project. Okay, only here in this class only I want to use. So that's what instead of creating okay child class and which extends what do you call this burger class, I will go with what? Anonymous inner class concept. So now I created what one more anonymous inner class and I'm implementing now what eat method. So this time what I am implementing chicken burger. Now after that I'm calling what eat method, then I can eat chicken burger. Hope you people clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? No. See now, let me run this application. See, non-veg burger, veg burger, chicken burger. So in this class only, first of all, I ate, okay, I ate non-veg burger and after some time I ate veg burger. After some time I ate chicken burger.
Chicken burger.
Okay, clear, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me copy this class, guys. So hope you people understood when we will go for anonymous inner class. And what is the purpose of anonymous inner class? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now, give me just 5 seconds, guys. I need to see in my office laptop. Anyone is pinging or not? Just give me 1 minute. I can't help with that story. Okay, fine, guys. So now, yeah, we have 12 more minutes. Huh? Fine. So now we are I mean which topic we are discussing now? Okay, the first one, guys, anonymous inner class that extends class. Okay, this topic we are discussing now. So this example what we saw, this is part of what the first version only. Okay, first type of inner class, guys, the anonymous inner class that extends class. Okay, now we'll see with the next example, guys. Okay, So can we go? No. See
Yes, sir.
here. Let me create one class now. Now, anonymous inner thread class something. Okay, I need PSVM. Okay, so no. So normally, so let me write here. What is the normal approach? Okay, then we will go here. Come on, guys. Tell me. I think we completed multi-threading, right? So now, tell me how to define a thread, guys. Let me separate here. Come on.
Thread
It's fast.
equal to no.
How to define a thread? Let's suppose class, the first approach, extends thread class. Tell me, class my thread
My thread extends
extends
thread.
thread. Okay, any class, guys. Here, I mean, we don't need to take always my thread. Okay, any class name
Yes,
as per your requirement. My class my thread extends thread. After that, what we need to do? We need to override public
Run method.
run method, right? So now in the run method, what we need to do? We need to define a job. Okay. So let's suppose here I'm defining a job like this. Int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay. So this is the job I want to define. System.out.println of I. Something, guys. Fine. Huh? So now this is the job I'm defining. Now I'm closing run method and I'm closing class. Clear? So now this is what, guys? Tell me. You know, right? Already. This is what? Defining a thread.
thread.
Right?
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
Yes, sir.
defining a thread. Right? So now this is what now? Only this run method. This is what? Up to this run method. This is what, guys?
Logic.
What thread need to?
Job.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Job of a thread. This is the job thread has to complete. Right? Job of a thread. Come on. Everyone. Right?
Yes, sir.
So now
Yes, sir.
here, how to create a class now? How to start a thread now? So let me take one more class test. In the class test, right? PSVM public static void main string args. Come on, already been completed, right? You can tell me now. Now what I need to do? I need to create thread class object. How to do that? My thread T is
My
equal
thread
to
T equal to new
my
my thread.
thread. And after that, what I need to do? T dot
T
start.
dot start.
So now, so which thread is started now? Child thread is started. By main thread, right? Who is executing this main method? Main thread. So after started child thread, I'm assigning job to whom now? Main thread. Okay. I is equal to I is equal to 0. I less than 5 only. Or that's something, guys. Okay. I plus plus. Some job I'm assigning to whom now? Main thread. Right. Which thread will do this job, guys? Main thread, right? So this is the way, guys. Right? So this is the way to define a thread and to assign a job to a particular thread and to create a thread and to start a thread. Right? Now, see here, instead of this, see now what I'm doing now. Okay? So this is the main class. Okay? So in this class, okay, I want to create a thread and I want to assign a job to a particular thread only one time. In this class only, I need to assign a particular job to a thread. Understand? See, if you create like this my thread class I am creating. Okay, I'm defining this job. So in entire my application, lot of other classes also we have, right? So maybe those classes also they may use this thread and they may call this job. So that's what here I'm creating my thread. But here I don't want to use, okay, permanent requirement. This is what permanent requirement. But in my case, this is temporary requirement. In this class only, I want to use that job. I want to use that thread definition, right? So for that, what I'm doing now, see here, tell me thread t is equal to new thread. Understand, guys? Thread
Yes,
t is
sir.
equal to new thread. Okay. Now here I'm creating inner class, right? See here. Now here I'm overriding what? Public void run method. Okay. So what is the job I want to assign for this? Int I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. So now sys out, just I. Okay. Now clear. Come on, guys. See, I created a class. What is the class here? Anonymous class. This class doesn't have any
Anonymous
name,
inner thread
which
class.
extends
No, sir.
what? Thread class.
Class. Yes.
Which extends what? Thread class. And
Thread class.
I'm creating this anonymous inner class object. This is what? Anonymous inner class object. This T is representing what? Anonymous inner class object. This T is
Yes,
not
sir.
representing thread class object. This T is representing what? Anonymous inner class object.
Anonymous inner class object.
Right? Now, here say I have T, right? Now, T dot start method. That's it. Understand? Child thread is created and now child thread is started executing what? Run method. So now I need to assign what? One more job to whom now?
Main.
Main thread. So I is equal to 10. Now I less than 20. I plus plus. Sys out. Now I. So who is executing this job?
Main.
Main thread. Who is executing this job? Child thread. So instead of I, let me print child, guys. So here instead of main, let me print main, guys. Okay. So now see, run as Java application. See, I mean, definitely we will see what mixed output because at a time two threads will execute, right?
Yes, sir.
See now,
Sir.
are you etching same concept, right? So without creating any my thread class here.
Yes, sir.
Getting, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is what, guys, anonymous
Inner class.
inner class. See, definitely it will be useful or not. So by using this anonymous inner class concept, we can complete within less code. By using less code, within minimum
Yes,
time,
sir.
we can complete. We don't need to create one more child class which extends thread class, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to create all those things. So whenever it is required, so just create an anonymous inner class and you can use it. Right? I'm not getting good sound. I don't know whether you guys are understanding or not.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
understanding.
Understanding, sir.
Then you have to talk, right? Fine, guys. Okay. So now the remaining topic we will discuss later. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All that కాదు.
7:30, right? I need to wait and I have meeting. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Share the notes, sir.
You want me to share the notes now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The time now.
If not, later you share
Yeah,
it
I
in
will
the-
share it. I will share it. I will share it. Don't worry. What is the date now? 09, right? 09.
Yes, sir. 01.
012025.
2025.
Tell me, guys. Sometimes I will save by using those 24 thread, not thread.
Anonymous inner classes.
Anonymous inner class.